Hey everyone, and welcome back to MSTC. I'm Mel.
I'm Makosi.
I'm Nick.
George here.
Don't forget it's your boy Joseph.
And this is Heart of the Podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while, but we're back, baby.
It's been a
Long
minute.
time, yeah, man.
Kosi, you want to start us off with what's been going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, according to Life, it seems that 85% of us got COVID.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yikes.
No, there's 5 of us, so it was 80%.
I threw the 5 in there to be spicy.
Okay.
You could have done like 83.3.
83.33333. Yeah, we got COVID.
Yeah, we all got.
Yeah.
We,
It was cool. It felt
we all
nice.
got sick, and then Life, and then but I guess now we're all situated back into our lifestyle.
Antibodies, baby.
Yes. No more devastation.
Oh,
virus. So. Yeah, so
We world decreed that.
yes, definitely. So what's on the topic today, guys? It's been a long time.
Can I, if you guys don't mind, I want to start this off. I have a gift for one of my close friends, Z's.
Nick J. Zanata.
Nicholas
Zanata.
Jerome Zanata.
It was because I let him borrow my pot of prosperity.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that this was given on the podcast, and he promised that this is going to be displayed on his first page
The first page.
of trades.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is going to play real well for an
It's
audio
beautiful.
podcast.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry,
Wait,
but
I'm sorry.
well, yeah, he'll let you know.
This is a live reaction. This is a live
Yeah,
reaction.
this is
I'll have to describe what it is. All right.
Here you go.
Oh fuck. So it's a pendulum card.
Do you know who signed it?
This is Triff, right?
This is
The Pen God.
Pen
Oh,
God
yeah.
Triple.
All right, wait, hold on. Let's perform a pal, Lady Ange.
Sounds edgy.
She looks a little too young, and because it's a pendulum. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you for. It's actually pretty cool that it has Triff's signature, but because it's a pendulum card, we're gonna have to take a 25 minutes to read it. So here we go. Perform a pal, Lady Ange. 3 stars. Nice. What is?
Not even a
What are these
tuner?
called,
Ew.
Joseph? Are these called scales?
You haven't even started reading the
Are
card.
these called scales?
Yes.
Okay, the text's a little small, and I have bad eyes. Let me get it a little
Just
close.
like this.
Scale
I'm holding
one?
it. I'm holding it really close.
A
It's
scale 1 is good, right?
It looks like so, Joseph. What is the difference between the blue scale and the red scale?
There isn't one.
Okay, perfect. It's now.
I don't think you need to read
those
it.
of you- for those of you who
just
are
need to
unsure,
appreciate it.
Uh,
The Pen God signed it.
it's actually a really nice gift.
George,
Oh wait,
remember
this is
that
from
time
this is from Defo.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Definitely wasn't from the entry packs that we pulled.
It definitely was not from the
no.
entry packs.
No, you would never do
I
that.
also didn't realize that.
This is a gift from the heart.
Yes.
Yes, but Triff said
Yes.
try to get people to buy that out, right?
Oh, really?
He said this was going to be a really good card,
It's busted.
and it was like, there you go.
Actually,
Nah, but Triff, no cap, Triff is probably the pen god.
So-
Oh, no,
we all give
1,000%.
him shit. I mean, the community gives him shit.
Wait,
but
now.
he
So what
probably
I will
the
say
pen
is
god.
that this is actually this is a lot like the Summon Skull of Friendship.
Oh yeah,
Except the Summon
I still
Skull-
have the Summon Skull of Friendship, by the way.
The Summon Skull's better. But you know what? I'm gonna put it at the front.
You have to
I
So-
can
front and center.
front and center, baby. I'll actually do it right now.
very quick.
Oh wait,
thing.
no, I don't want to rustle. Sorry.
Very
So
quick
I'll do
thing
it later.
about Lady Ange. I remember Triff trying everybody having to play that card in their decks.
Yes,
He
yes.
literally said on Facebook, "Put that card in your deck. Don't even ask why. Just put it in there. You're welcome." And then,
Oh wait, you get to draw 2? Hold on.
and
It
then,
draws 2? What the fuck?
and then 2 days later,
Pot agreed.
Oh,
2
'cause you have
days
to
later,
start.
he was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. Just take it out of your deck."
If this card is in your graveyard and you control an Odd Eyes card,
Wow,
you
already
can place
neg.
this card.
Yep.
Yeah, this is not a good card. But Triff signed it.
You should have gotten to sign up Beyond the Pendulum. Or
Yo,
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to do.
But like
Yeah.
Beyond the Pendulum's like worth actual money. So-
Yeah, I pulled
Make
one
it-
from the entry packs. And then
Wow.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, did you sell it?
Hello?
Yo,
I'm holding on to
uh,
it for value.
Nice,
Sorry,
nice,
I know
nice.
you can
Oh,
only
yeah,
hear me
yeah,
right now.
Nice, nice,
We're
okay.
having some technical difficulties, everybody. Welcome to the Joseph Only.
There we
Solo
go.
Show.
Sorry.
All right, okay, everyone, never mind.
Thank you for the perform a pal, Lady Ange.
You're
So-
welcome. Oh, yeah.
so she, I
Signed.
gotta say, she's it's cute.
So what are we gonna talk about today? I mean, it's been so long.
It has. So I think one of the things we should talk about is events that we've been to. So since the last time we've been to a couple regionals and YCS. A
Yes.
couple of us went to the YCS. So let's
Oh, yeah.
talk about that.
Mel, you go
Joseph.
first.
All right,
No,
I'll go
Mel,
first.
talk
I'll go
about
first. Yeah.
because I know George, Joseph, and Mel went to the YCS. I couldn't
Yeah.
attend because of unforeseen circumstances, but we all went to Edison.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we did.
did.
go to
Edison-
Shout out, you know, come on,
Oh,
shout out
GC.
Gamers Choice.
Shout out
Gamers
Edison.
Choice.
Shout out
Edison
Gamers
was Edison was like really smooth. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah.
Edison.
Yeah, it really was.
How was your experience at Edison, Mel?
I mean, deck playing wise, I was upset because I didn't do very well. But I thought that it was the best run regional that I've been to in a while. I think that especially when they're coming back and like, I think there was a potential fear that because like Gamers Choice runs their tournaments very smoothly, and I think that I was curious if it was going to translate because I think it was like 600 or 700 people there. It was a big tournament.
Yeah,
It was a lot. It was a lot. 9 rounds, right?
Yeah, it was.
It was
10. It was 10 rounds.
10.
10. Yeah, it was a lot
And the
of
other
people.
interesting thing was
Yeah,
that they
that's
were the
really-
only vendor there, so they couldn't rely on anybody else. They ran it all themselves. Their staff were wonderful and
Oh
supportive.
hell yeah!
And I really enjoyed that. That was also my first chance to like experience side events, which are cool. So I thought that the Edison Regional was really fun. How did the rest of you feel about the Edison Regional?
No, I thought it was great. I thought they ran it well. I thought like aside from the tables being too far,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was the only
that did-
caveat.
that was the
suck.
only that was yeah. But I understand
it's
it.
not
You know,
their fault.
yeah, no, it's not. It's not their fault. I understand why you want to keep people away from each other, especially now. But I mean, overall, I felt like they started pretty promptly, and you know, I think it went by smoothly.
Yeah, good selection of cards too.
Oh hell yeah!
It was
They
nice.
always do.
Creamy selection.
Yeah.
Very creamy.
I'll talk about my experience.
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, I did. I started out the day 6-0. I
Yeah,
think.
you doing
I
best by
was-
far.
I was 6-0,
Nice.
and then honestly, here's the issue, right? Realistically, my side deck was piss poor because when I started, like the regionals didn't really start till like round 5. Really, and I started playing like better players.
Yeah.
And then I saw like I played the striker not mirror, but I played a striker player, and it was just pain. Like I didn't have anti spell.
Oof.
And striker has been the bane of my existence since I came into the
Always.
game.
Yeah,
It's just, ugh.
Best deck.
And then I bricked.
Never.
I bricked last round, game 3 against Despia, because like again my.
But
side
you were
deck was-
playing. You were playing Dino, right?
Yeah, that was Dino's last hurrah before they banned Verte. I was playing Riot Dino.
Yeah.
It was so spicy, bro. I wish I had one more event
spicy.
with that deck.
What
than you
what place
two.
did you end up coming in?
I got like 40 something.
That's
50
amazing.
something.
And out of like
yeah.
a 700 person regional, that's
That's
amazing.
It's re-
not-
it's
yeah,
really-
it
it's
is
really good.
Thank you guys, appreciate that.
Excellent
And
job.
aside from the side deck too, after I was 6-0,
Mhm.
and then all my friends left.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
there by myself, and it was so easy for me to lose morale. I drew it. My final record was 6-2-2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I could have won one of my draws.
Mhm.
I would have been 7-2-1.
Yep.
But you know, it's just I got to get more practice doing those longer events.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I felt like the exact same way that day. Only because it's like I didn't get enough sleep the night before. I was like rushing to get over there, and I was super unprepared for it. And when I got there, I was like half asleep. I was like, I'm hungry. You really need to prepare yourself like mentally to be there and play for an
But-
entire day, dude. That is a lot.
Nah, that's like true. But I will say, really good bathrooms.
Yes.
Oh
And
yeah.
it was actually. I mean, it was expensive, but it was relatively easy to get food.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a place right there. It was real nice.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
What about you, Joseph? How was your experience?
Honestly, that was my first event.
That was your first
Going-
regional.
Yeah.
And I want to say that the first 2 traps that I fell into was not. I should have like had called out of work for the next day,
Oh.
Yeah, you should.
or I should have just like had the next day off. Or and the second thing was don't do last minute changes.
Oh,
My
yeah.
ratios
no.
on my
Didn't
deck.
I tell you that?
Yeah.
The ratios on my deck were lackluster,
Yeah.
and I just bricked the whole tournament. Like it wasn't even bad playing; it was legitimately
Yeah.
bricking, and I was very sad about it. But I didn't really necessarily blame my playing on that. It was just poor.
Yeah, the deck
It just happens.
I think
man.
deck
building.
building is probably the most important thing in
And,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
and it was the
Yeah.
fact that I did it last minute. So it was the day before, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. I learned about it.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, it was fun. I got to meet so many cool people, meet all the tubers, and
yeah.
then
Oh, yeah.
hang out with my friends. It was
Yeah.
fun.
That's cool.
It was a good time.
Ooh, and now, so for George, Joseph, and Mel, how was the YCS? I haven't been to a YCS. I went to the last Shonen Jump when I was a toddler.
I've
but-
never been to a YCS.
Yeah, I
I've
haven't
gone
been
to
to
a couple.
I haven't been to YCS
Yo,
yet.
YCSs are the fucking shit.
Yeah,
They were
no, it was.
amazing.
But so this is the way I can describe YCS.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I went in there super confident. I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk in here and I'm gonna like scrape these scrubs. I'm gonna
You're like, I'm gonna
Oh.
set 5.
set
I'm gonna
5
fucking
pass
pass.
and
you
you have-
Bandit Fusion.
yeah. Then oh god, it was so bad. But I do want to say this. we were online with somebody who was talking so much shit. Oh my god, he was like, I don't want to say what he said in case he's a listener, but he was talking so much shit. And when me and Mel registered, well, not registered, but we checked in, we went to have breakfast, and I told him, I'm gonna play him. I know for a fact that my first match is gonna. Oh, I felt it in my loins. And sure enough, game one
out of 1,000 people,
1,200 people.
He texted me. He's like, "Guess who I'm playing?"
Wait, so did you win?
Oh yeah, 2-0. 2-0.
Wait, what was he playing?
Brandon Despia.
What a bitch.
Let's go.
Yo, I was like, oh hell yeah. He was like, oh, Brandon Eldridge? I've never seen this. I was like, oh.
And you were like, you're about to. That's so good.
It was
It's funny.
probably the highlight of my
That's
day.
beautiful. That's a
Because
beautiful.
afterwards it was just went downhill.
Yeah.
What about you, Joseph?
You know, I wasn't planning on going.
You had an adventure coming up.
What time did you wait? You woke up at like 4:30.
I was
No
in the
pun
chat.
intended.
I was in the chat. It was like, come on, Joseph, come. He's like, I'm gonna fuck it. I guess I'm gonna come.
Yeah, no, but like while I was reading that and I was like, they're not gonna convince him. And then
Yeah,
I
I
was
was thinking the
like, oh,
same
they
thing.
did. I was like, wow, they really did. He's gonna wake up at like 4:30.
I mean, the convincing was, hey, you should come. Okay.
Well, no, you were like, let me check. First, you were like, let me check.
No.
But it seems like it was another reoccurring issue, not preparing myself for it. So
Yeah.
I really, really need to prepare myself more in advance. Because, I mean, just like anything that you do in life, you just need to prepare yourself. And if
The
you're
5
not...
P's.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And you played Sword Soul, right?
Yeah, I played Torso. So in my deck wasn't doing bad. The issue was now this time was my playing. I went on vacation and I hadn't touched my deck for like we haven't even played it for a little bit, like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah,
I
because
was
we all got sick. Yeah.
I was already a little rusty.
Well, no, we played online, but that's like it's not the same.
It's not real.
It's not. And that little rustiness kind of got me on like my 2 games. Oh, and just for context, I woke up around 4 a.m. so I could go catch my train, and then I still get a game 1 loss or round 1 loss.
Yeah, so you're already handicapped.
And so I'm already handicapped, which I mean, it is what it is. But you know, and it wasn't too bad though. I loved it. I did a side event, win a mat. I took it all the way to the end, and then you know, he wanted the mat more than I did.
Oh.
Wait, who'd you play at the end? Like, what was he playing?
He was playing
The Mirror?
He was playing
Oh, no.
Punk Therion, and
Okay.
it's surprisingly resilient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Melford?
I had a really good time. I went X4. So I felt really
Sounds
good
fun.
about that. It was it felt interesting because I played a huge variety of decks, and I think my favorite part of the YCS was 1 was playing, but 2 was the way that they did side formats. They had a format that I've never seen before.
Oh, yeah, that was so weird.
That was
Wait, which format?
So it's called Rivalry of Warlords,
Uh-huh.
and it's essentially Konami gives you a deck,
Uh-huh.
and they give you a piece of paper that says, "Here's what this deck does.
Yep.
Play it." And that was so cool. So like,
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
yeah, that was
So,
super cool.
Actually, just to add a quick thing about Rivalry of the Warlords, and I hope to God no one did this, but they were handing out max rarity deck cores.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wait,
God,
what?
they had max rarity. Two
Hold on.
two world deck cores.
Oh my
Yep.
fucking
CR,
God.
Blackluster Soldiers, two Blackluster Soldiers.
Wait, so I actually not the stealing. I'd be super into do it. Like if Konami's like, here's this deck, I'd be like, yeah.
And it was so like they had
That's
Time
cool.
Thieves, Tunes, GGYGO won it all with Starry Night. which
Oh
was,
my
like,
God.
it's so
Oh.
it was
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
that was nuts.
That's
I was
very
like,
cool.
I wish
That's
that
very
had
cool.
been advertised a little
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Like it's like all the
Side
decks,
events were-
all
yeah.
the decks that you would never build, but like they're all shit together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool.
It's like you're gonna play like you're not seeing like pure adventure
my
there.
God.
You're seeing
Right.
like,
Can
Yeah.
you imagine
it's
if they had like a shitty e-hero deck? Oh my God. Fuck.
I think
But
they
max
might have,
rarity.
Yeah,
Oh my
but
God.
max
It
rarity.
was
You'd be like,
nutty
I'm gonna
because
make-
it was
I'm gonna
all max rarity first ed.
Oh. Like if you're
was
like,
like,
I'm gonna
what?
make, like if I was like in an actual tournament and I was like, I'm gonna make Thunder Giant, I'd be like, oh fuck.
See, that makes you want to get everything max already now. Like,
Right?
Imagine drawing your first 5 and everything is like CR,
and you're just like,
max, secret. Like
You're right.
That's
That was
crazy.
So that was a really cool part.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was awesome.
We
That
got
thing
to
was
see
crazy.
a lot of super cool Yugitubers. Shout out to Crush Cards. They signed a couple cards for us, which was
Oh,
super
nice. Very nice. Very nice.
With-
Shout
Yeah,
out
they
to
signed my
Trip.
original. Well, yeah, the original.
The original tops.
Tops Eldritch and
yeah.
the very first tops that they.
Got the Pen God.
Pen
Steven
God.
Trifanowski.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really
And
sad.
then-
I'm really sad I couldn't meet a lot of them.
It
That was
was
like
cool.
my regret for not going was I had a what did I have to do?
You had a wedding.
Oh, no, you had you
No,
were
it
hanging
wasn't
out with
that.
your boys'
Oh,
birthday.
it was my boy's
Oh,
30th.
right,
I went to Philly. But that was like meeting those people would have been real cool.
It was super
Yeah, no, it was
nice.
honestly they were all like really cool. I thought like maybe Triff wasn't gonna want to sign the card, but he was, dude. He was like,
Wait, but did you give him the context? Like my friend fucking hates.
I did.
pendulums.
I was like, my friend hates pendulums, and this is gonna be like a meme gift. He was like, I fucking love it.
That's fucking
I
great.
fucking love it.
That's
He was
so
like,
good.
yeah, signed it, and then we were just like kind of shooting the shit for a little bit. I was like, how you doing? He was like, he was good till around, I think he said 5 or 6, and then he's like,
Also, shameless plug. It's Team Sam, if you're listening to this, fucking George and Joseph don't believe me that you were there, even though there's photo evidence. If you can give
it was
us-
easily
if you
photoshopped.
can-
Everything is easily
If you can
photoshopped.
message us saying, "Hey, I was there," we'd love to have you on.
Well,
the
no,
podcast.
he lives in Toronto. It wouldn't be that hard for it to come.
He was there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I never saw him.
Nobody fucking
Actually, speaking of, if we ever have like
I saw Triff.
if we ever have like a lot of free time and we can get there, we should go. If they ever have like a big regional at Toronto,
Yeah, yeah.
that's like
Dude,
like a huge
YCS
Niagara.
They have
Niagara.
YCS.
Niagara. We're
it's
all
not that-
going.
It's not that hard to get there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's just an hour flight, I think.
Yeah, the flight is an hour, and it only costs like $100.
I wouldn't fly. I would drive to Niagara.
I think
Fuck
one
that.
thing that I would
I'd walk.
definitely do is pay for comfort where we stay. I'm not doing what we did this time again.
Where did you
No
stay?
more Motel
No
6.
more
Oh,
Motel
no.
6.
Dude, wait,
Motel
so-
6 do not sponsor
Hold on.
this.
Let me.
podcast.
Can I?
Never.
Let me tell you a story. So this is actually.
Sonny, I'm coming for you.
So this is totally unrelated to Yu-Gi-Oh, but when I drove to Wyoming because I'm a lunatic, so I was like, I'm gonna get to Wyoming as fast as possible. And the first leg of the trip was New York to Chicago, which is fucking awful. It's 14 hours. But
Oh,
when
yeah.
I got to Chicago, and I was like, wow, I'm so tired. And the only hotel that was nearby was a Motel 6. It was so
Sleep
bad.
in your fucking car.
No, so it was covered in like the sheets I slept on had like there were like literally like cigarette burns on the sheets. And I was like, it's fine. I'm just gonna sleep and I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna leave. And it was bad.
Yeah, if you can, folks, pay for comfort.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Never.
Super
Yeah,
8s are pretty good.
So we've done our next big event that we're definitely going to go to is YCS Niagara. I think
there's a team, right? Like I think we're all going.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a team, that'll be our first.
That's September, right?
This September.
September,
yeah.
yeah.
9th and 10th. I think it
September
is.
9th and 10th. That's the yeah.
Yeah.
You should add that to the calendar so
I'm
I
gonna
don't forget.
add it there. But I think all of us are gonna be potentially bringing a new deck because I think we've all kind of switched over to new stuff. So why don't we talk a little bit about what we're switching over to?
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll go first
Yeah, go
because
for it,
I
Cozy,
played
'cause
dinosaurs for 5 years.
This one is the biggest shock to all
Dino
of us.
Oh,
God
yeah.
It's true. It's true.
I didn't even get to crown myself Dino God yet.
Dino
It's-
DNA.
It's self-proclaimed at this point, but I switched from Dino after the regional. I wanted to do another regional, but I couldn't go to another regional before they banned Verte.
Yeah.
And my deck was contingent on you stop my plays, I make Verte DPE with hand traps, I guess. And I was sight locking people, which that was pretty cute. So I put it down, picked up some punk cards, some adventure cards, and put it together and made a concoction. So I'm playing that, planning to play that. I played Despia, Brave Despia for a little while. I didn't get to go to regionals. I overslept. Shout out Steve. I'm so sorry, Steve. I overslept a regional and we just didn't go to the affiliate, the ARG regional. That was going to be the one only time I got to play Brave Despia because they banned Verta, like I said. So after Brave Despia, I don't want to play Pure because I don't want to play Despia mirrors all format. And I don't like the way that deck plays Pure. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's weird.
You did not seem to like it when we played together. You just
Pure
didn't like
Despia,
it.
I just didn't like it, bro.
You
And
won with it. You just didn't. You just weren't having fun.
Yeah, it just wasn't fun. Like I don't want to look at just all not boring. I don't want to look at abysmal actors. they're just like it's like, oh, I fucked over Albaz, and it's like
A Luber, the boober of Duber.
Yeah, it was just
Shout out
not
to
fun.
BT.
So I put that deck down after the ban Verta, and now I'm playing Adventure Punk with no scythe, but I'm still working it out for Nats. So yeah.
That's fair.
Wow.
What about you, Nick?
I don't think I've really switched. I'm still playing Plunder.
It's your main deck?
The deck you'll bring to.
If I had to go to an event, it's the deck I'd bring. The only thing that's different is the community has there's a bunch of new tech cards that I put in. So I put in Harpy's Harpist and what's the other card? There's one other card I can't remember, but no, not Elegant Egotist. No, it's but there's a bunch of like tech cards that I'm putting in. Yeah, no, Harpy's brother.
You mean
Sky Scout?
Sky Scout.
No, like there's a couple of new tech things I put in, but that's the main one. The other decks I'm playing I'm still playing Heroes, but Heroes are just
for funsies.
Heroes are fine. They just frustrate me sometimes. And then Joseph and I play Sky Striker because we're goated, and I haven't decided.
You guys suck.
I just really like activating Engage, and
I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I'd rather respectfully shake the hand of a Flunder player I just lost to than a Sky Striker player.
I'd rather shake the hand of a Mystic Mind player.
When we unless something drastic happens, when we go to YCS Niagara, I'm gonna play Flunder, but Striker's my second, and Heroes is my third. But just for the context, I'm not sure which variant of Striker. I don't know. I'm playing Pure, but
don't play Therion.
I don't know if I want to play. I'm not going to play Therion. I think it's kind of lame. And Adventure is, if it's cheaper, maybe. But I do like.
So
George Hefe the God.
I know Sword Soul George. I get it.
Sword Soul George.
I've never picked up Sword Soul ever, but that's what I'm known for. But it's fine. God, I took Branded Eldritch to YCS, and I got stomped and spit on, and then stomped some more. So, God, it's not a deck that I want to play anymore. So I'm going back to Salads, the bread and butter.
With Deco Talker?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, you mean
Heat Soul.
Yeah.
Come
How
on.
many Heat Souls do you play?
It's one. You just
One. All you need is the one.
I mean, you
It's a fucking pot of greed.
draw two and then just access
Salad
code
stuff.
Like I said, if they give you a third turn,
It's over.
It's over.
That's kind of actually, I like that.
Yeah, so all I need to do is like refine the deck. Because it's been a while since I played it, and I'll refine it, see if like it can get to like for the next couple of regionals. If I do go, I'm gonna bring Salads. It's gonna be tough to like bring to YCS because I realize YCS is a different beast. So,
hey, a little tidbit I got from one of my teammates. Shout out Big Apple Gaming.
Mm-hmm.
One thing they say that the YCS doesn't start till like round 4.
Yeah.
So you got to go undefeated until round 4, and then round 4, that's when tryhards and the good players are actually sitting across from you.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing, holy shit. It'll come back to me. Go ahead. Keep talking.
It's the player that needs to be ready for the event. I think that you can take Salads is a very strong deck. I think you can take them. You would need to. I highly recommend you practice from now until September.
You just have
it's
to
like
not switch at all.
Yeah, I can't like it's unforgiving. I think if I mess up like at that point, at that level, I'm gonna lose. But yeah, so Salads is the only thing I'm focused on right now.
Good.
I don't plan on buying anything. I might buy the Adventure Engine. I might do Brave Salads for a little bit.
I've seen Brave Salad.
I might do Brave Salads, but otherwise I might just do pure salads because salads are salad.
Yeah.
Joseph, what about you?
Honestly, I still fucking love Sword Soul. I am gonna stick with the deck, not because I just love the deck. I mean, it's Sword Soul.
When you love the D, you love the D.
Yeah, I mean, just waiting for Protos to come back.
He's not gonna come back.
Anyways,
He's never coming back.
Anyways,
Also,
if once we get linkage, though, I will think about second Sky Striker.
I should have never sold you that coin.
However, we are getting Marinsa's support, and
Second tier salads.
I think
Ooh.
I really like the way that deck plays. I know I'm not gonna be taking it to events, obviously.
You could, honestly.
Yeah, especially with that new support.
Yeah, that new support is nutty.
The new support's
Well,
like
I'll feel it out.
So fucking dumb that good. Salads doesn't get any.
I'll feel it out, but it's one of those decks that like just feels right to play. Like it really just feels good playing. It has the synergy with like how I like to play. And I'll try out waifu salads.
Okay.
Second tier solids, you mean?
Wet salads?
Marin says it's
Wet salads, wilted salad.
Wet salads.
Wilted salad.
I think just the reason salads haven't gotten support is because they actually have tops, and I don't think Marin says has any.
The reason
Yes, they do.
salads haven't gotten
Do they
support
really?
is because
Yeah.
they had 4 cards on the ban list.
Salads? Oh, well, it's slowly coming off, but yeah.
Yeah.
Heat Soul is salad support.
That's true.
Heat Soul cyber supports.
the mech
Yeah.
Not
nuts?
salad directly.
What cyber stack is making heat code?
Aside
from
Code
Code Talker.
Code Talker is a real deck, like an actual deck.
Nah, it's gonna be pick up what's that Code Talker link that has 2000 attack, the dark one. Code Talker, some
Code Talker invert. It's like the one
virus
with the
breaker or some shit.
No, it's got like a sword. Whatever. Yeah.
buy
just
that right now because it's gonna be good for.
I'm buying it right now.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, no. This is a later conversation.
Melford.
So I brought Mac Knights to YCS. I brought them. I've been bringing them to the regionals. It's the deck I'm most comfortable with. Unfortunately, it's not been and you can talk to any really Mech Knight player. We love the deck, but it is not great formats for them.
Even Shannon Long shares the same testament.
Yeah, it's tough.
Did he swap off?
No, he hasn't swapped. He's gonna play that deck forever.
Yeah,
But he was not, unless he didn't compete. I did not see him playing a lot at YCS. And it's tough for them because they can't. It's hard to deal with Scythe and whatever other board you make when you're relying heavily on board breakers.
Yeah.
It's just tough because lingering effects are a thing and you can't always stop them.
By the way, I'm not retiring dinos. This is on the shelf for now. I just don't want to. I mean, playing Brave Despia and then playing this punk deck, like seeing 80 to 90% of my hands being playable, it feels so good because like playing dinosaur, I bricked. So like my deck building for that deck, I think was as close as pristine could get with the help of the Dino Discord. But like you still 30 of your cards are engine.
Yep.
And then like it's just like, oh man, you brick on like Tyranno, baby, like not even Arcus, like Tyranno, baby, Pill, Rex. And it's
like exactly how I feel about Heroes. Like I'll never not play it, but like today, like Mel and I played 6 games and I drew Malicious 5 games.
Yep.
And every time I draw it, I'm like, fuck. Like I don't want to see this. And it's like when I went from that to like Striker or Flunder, like you do test hands, all of them are playable.
Like bro, I just drew
drew
a test hand, like Foxy Tune, Snow, Right, Gamma, Foxy Tune.
That's correct.
Like, come on now.
Yeah, and then like with Hero, some of my hands will be dead. With Flunder, it's like you have to
next hand,
really fuck up.
Legal Knight, Right, Foxy Tune, Griffin, Prosperity. Like
it's just it feels good, you know.
It feels good being able to play. I can't play with this. I can play. I have E-Telly Prosperity. Come on now, like yeah. But
No, I agree.
I think I'm still in the lab cooking up some spicy stuff for post Power of the Elements. So I might try some Splite Dino, might try some Math Mech Dino, but we'll see. It might still brick. So
Mel, sorry, go ahead. What are you playing?
Similar
now?
to both of you.
My fault, bro. My fault.
No, it's okay. So podcast for all of us. I appreciate your thoughts because you're kind of setting me up the same reason like mechs. Like mechs are for the most part figured out, especially the the blind ghost second variant, which is I like to do. But your board breakers can only do so much, and when your opponent sees what you're playing, force you to go first, you don't draw gear, so you lose.
Facts.
And it sucks. And like you could play Hyperia to draw a card and hope you get something else, but like that's not a great play. And then you could play Ibly, and then they get it as free link fodder.
Or like sometimes you dig, like with Prosp.
Dig with Prosp, and then you feel bad when they ash it, and you're like, well, I guess I'm passing turn.
Or you could play Missing Mind Mech Knights,
which has been a thing.
You've played it.
I've played it, yeah, and I've done well with it. It's just like it's Mystic Mind.
Or they imperm.
I mean, if it wins, bro.
That's true.
If it wins.
But knowing that I'm similar vein, I'm gonna put mechs down for a little bit. I've been playing them for 4 years now. I'm gonna give it a rest, and I'm gonna pick up. I picked up ABC.
That would probably be the best deck you've held in your hands, and it's gonna give you a hard on.
Yes, I am very much looking forward to it. ABC Adventure Therion.
Oh yeah, I played that. It was god.
I'm looking forward to it because I enjoy
Toxicity.
decks that let me play on my opponent's turn, and
I hate that.
Hell yeah, brother.
hell yeah.
I just don't want my. I enjoyed that.
Shout out to Sky Striker. Shout out to Rubina.
Shut the hell up.
Nah, shout out Rubina. I'll give her that.
Shout out to Rubina.
Not Sky Striker.
Rubina.
Rubina, open your cloaca. Anyway, yeah, no, it's great. It's fun. It's fun. It really is.
It's
actually
nice to be able to, not have to rely on waiting for my opponent to do something. It'll be
Right.
really interesting, and just being able to play the game without having to, not necessarily think, but like I have more than one play route. Like it's not just like make Morning Star with 2-3 set pass. Oh, you have Lightning Storm. I guess I lose.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, for sure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I think you're really gonna enjoy that deck.
Yeah,
I
me too.
played against it at YCS, and I was like, "Geez,
Yeah.
this is nutty."
It's nice. I think I might actually, since Kosi, you never, and Joseph, you both kind of got it elsewhere. I might keep. I kind of hate it, but I might keep the adventure engine because I think at some point I'm probably gonna have to toss it in something. I'm missing a couple pieces.
I think
but it's cheaper now than it ever was.
I don't think it'll die completely. I mean, OCG is playing tier elements and Splight. But I mean, realistically, there's gonna maybe even after that format, there will probably be a point where the Brave Engine comes back.
Yeah,
bro.
But,
Every single deck died after Splight came out.
Yeah,
nah,
it's 92%.
It's Splight and tier elements. I might play both.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I don't know. I mean, it depends on if it translates over. Or
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
I
I feel like OCG doesn't always translate over to TCG.
This one seems a little different.
I mean, they usually always like look at the best deck post. This was Hartford, right?
Yeah.
Best deck post Hartford was Despia, and OCG best deck was Despia. I still think Despia is probably top 3 best decks still.
Yeah.
And prior to Splight and tier elements, I think that will probably reign true, and we get that in August.
Yeah.
So we have Nats to prove me wrong. That's probably the big event before that. But
well, so my plan is just because I bought it eons ago. If Splight becomes tier 0, I'm just gonna play Exorcister.
Yeah.
And I'll just do that.
Yeah. Fair.
honestly, to play a deck that summons a monster with 2,000, a dark monster with 2,000 more attack, and then play three.
I bought those.
3 deck Devi and 2 trap.
Devastation virus.
Yeah, I think Exorcister was a hard counter to Splight, so like I might just play that.
I might play tier elements. I already bought my King of the Swamps.
Oh,
Nice.
tier elements actually. I'm sort of preparing build tier elements with Lights Warrants.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Big brain.
A bunch of stuff. Meanwhile, I'm here sitting here like, oh, Rogue Deck, Mr. Rune.
Mr.
Grandma
You guys got your anti-human Psy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Psy,
36 copies.
Nice.
Yeah, I got.
Did you actually?
I got 12, I think.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's a secret rare
Pendulum.
It's
It comes
a,
Starlight too, so
Yeah,
if you want
yeah.
to go even harder.
What do you need it for?
Basically, you scale it, and it's a D barrier for not D barrier. It's a D fissure for spells.
Oh,
Nice.
pretty good.
Nice.
wait, you have 12?
Yeah,
How much are they?
I'm not selling them to you
Why? Sell me three.
because I'm
Penny
being-
stonks.
penny stocks.
Okay,
That's
I'll
fair.
buy it right now.
It's probably. I'd be a gas if it's more than $2 right now.
Wait, what's the name of the card?
Anti-intelligence Messiah.
Yeah,
I've heard of this card.
Anti-human intelligence.
Yeah.
What an edgy name.
So
It's
everybody,
only
everybody
one
listening to
second
this,
window.
go buy your copy.
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna buy 3.
Be
I
like,
say
"Hey,
buy 9.
And we're
bro.
not a Market Watch channel, by the way.
Um,
Or are we?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Thinking about YCS Niagara, the one thing that I am concerned about with playing is most of us tend to shy away from meta, except Joseph.
I'm playing meta right now.
Yeah, but like normally
Meta
we're like,
cuck.
oh, no meta. But now that all of us are, except for George, are playing something that's meta, my big concern is right before Niagara, a ban list drops.
Oh yeah.
I prepared myself for that at this
Oh,
point. bro.
I'm just waiting for Gazelle to come to 3.
Because it'll be after. Good luck. It'll be after Nats, and I'm wondering if they're gonna want to change things up.
yeah.
So I'm just.
I mean, Sword Soul might get hit. If it does
hope it
get
does.
hit,
It's only-
I might just fall
Strikers
back
might
on
get hit.
the-
Oh, engaged to 0.
Strikers are not gonna get hit,
No.
bro.
I think.
We're editing that out, by the way.
I think the YCS.
we're editing.
No, keep it in because I think the YCS proved that Striker is at 1. Striker's fine. Like you can play it. Like Striker can
Wait,
do
what, at 1 what?
engage at 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't bring engage back as long as Kagari's at 3. Engage needs to.
Let
stay
me
at
just say, as a striker, a lover, engage does not need to go to 3. Engage at 3 is stupid. Engage is absolutely fine where it is. Keep it at 1. Anything higher than 1 is just why. It's
Dumb.
fine. It recurs itself anyway. Just leave it. It's fine the way it
As
is.
long as
that
Kagari's at
fucking
3.
deck.
stay.
It's already. By the way, it's a little. Engage is already. It's busted at 1,
I
but
fucking
1
hate
is
that
fine.
deck.
It's searchable, and it searches a pot of green.
A searchable pot of green.
No, I think when I'm thinking about like ban list stuff, like we had the most recent ban list was a big one. Like it hit, Kosi was saying it hit Verte, which pretty much killed
every
DP.
rogue
It
deck.
killed every rogue deck. It did.
Except for my rogue deck,
Yeah, heroes
Woo!
live with DPE.
where he belongs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't ever think I used Verte to bring out DP.
That's cap.
It's where
Eldritch.
he
Oh, okay.
belongs.
Nah, I always hard drew it.
Oh, that's fair.
It's where he belongs, and I will hear
Real
nothing
men
else.
hard draw.
He's
Fusion
with
Destiny.
no real men hard make DP with polymerization. Marriage is the union between a denier and a malicious.
Oh,
That's
I'll agree
just
with that.
Simply the facts. Anyone who makes it with Dasher and Celestial is just disgusting. Just absolutely disgusting.
Interesting take.
Oh, boy, what's next on the agenda? Want to do that new segment we have?
oh, absolutely. I was waiting for this the entire time.
Go for it.
Oh,
You know what really chaps my ass? What?
Do you know what really chaps my ass? Sky Strikers. The reason that Mystic Mind is going to get banned. Mystic Mind is fine. It's an okay card. Cards can out it. Cosmic Cyclone. MST. Twin Twisters. Salamangreat Rage. So many cards can out this card. But Sky Strikers want to abuse it. Because Sky Strikers suck. I hate you, Sky Strikers.
What really chaps my cheeks, you know? When people are telling me that Sword Soul is an unfair deck. And it really only just... Bro, it's only put out 5 interruptions alongside with hand drops. Like, what deck is not doing that right now? Like, yeah, I'm just fucking Dark Ruler me or something. Like, don't say the deck is unfair. You can play around it if you have enough gas, you know?
What really chaps my ass is when people are doing a deck profile and they say, this card, broken. This card, broken. This card, don't play it. This card sucks. And they don't explain anything in the profile. Like if you're, and I'm stealing a little bit this from Crush Cards, but when you're doing a profile at a tournament, fine. But we want people to come into the game and understand what's going on. So if you do a deck profile and you say, you play 3 of this, you know why. You play 3 of this, I don't have to explain this. You play 3. You haven't explained anything about the deck. Nobody's going to know how to play the deck. If you're trying to keep it a secret, honestly, that sucks because everybody should be able to play. But when deck profiles when they don't explain why you play the cards and when they don't do combos to show you how to play, it really grinds my gears.
What chaps my ass, man? I don't know. I'm a pretty stoic person 95% of the time. I'd say 90%. I would say, I guess for this segment, I'll just pick one. I have 2 in mind. I just don't like when decks lose to one thing. So I guess that's been my issue with Dinosaur. I just lost to Brick, and that's not even like my fault. I mean, me take accountability. It's my fault for my building, I guess, and playing the deck I chose. But like right now, the Punk deck I play, it just loses to Dark Ruler Droplet. I'm looking for every workaround, but I'm just not finding any luck. Brave Despia lost to Ash on Branded Fusion, but you had Griffin for that. So I cross out for that. I mean, it was just, I love that deck. But yeah, I guess decks being fragile to one thing. And I guess it's probably, I just pick a better deck or build better decks, but sometimes that's just the name of the game, you know?
What chaps my ass? When you play Pot of Prosperity and you don't see a bird, and then you play Duality and you don't see a bird, and then you're just kind of like, I guess I'm gonna pass turn because I also don't play any hand traps, and then you don't get to make your little nest. It's a sad day. It's a sad day, and that, my friends, that's what chaps my ass.
So I hope you liked that segment. I guess it was a George conceptualized segment. I guess do we explain it or let them figure out what it entails?
Figure it out.
Yeah. So
Shout out to Lou because Lou was the one that was. Yeah, he was one who's like, I love when you said, you know what chaps my ass.
Yeah, no, he's funny.
shout out Lou, man.
I gotta go to Squeaky's more. It's just that like Sunday's always like, always got shit to do on Sunday.
That's a
Bro,
fact.
the school year's ending. Who gives a fuck?
No, it's not school year stuff. It's like on Sunday I like hang out with Jasmine or like go see. My mom's like, yeah, come over and eat pasta.
Shout out
like,
to our significant others who tolerate us playing.
Oh
children's
hell
card games.
yeah!
Shout out to
God, I don't even know how they do it.
Shout out to Jasmine. When I showed her a picture of Stratos, I was like, "This is my favorite card," and she went, "This card shows the concept of foreshortening, the way they drew the hands on the new art." I was like,
What is
wow.
foreshortening?
"So foreshortening is when the hands are drawn like this."
Oh my
And
God.
I was like, "Oh yeah." She was like, "Yeah, it's actually really hard to do." And I was like, "Wow, if only I knew the name of the fucking artist."
Yeah, Konami.
But,
And let's not. Yeah, let's not get into that. But I love this art, man.
It's
Yeah,
when they do,
the
it's when
art-
they do, it's
the
when they
art
do
is
this.
amazing.
I'm pointing at Kosi's face. It's apparently
Yeah.
really hard to do and not look weird. So, actually unrelated. The punk cards, sick art. I actually really
Yeah.
really like the art on the punk cards.
I got
actually.
Max Verdi, Foxy Tunes, and Ogre Dances.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
they're real nice.
Everything
Yeah, that
else,
was nice.
everything else is mid tier. But
I think I have a couple of what set did they come in? I have a bunch. I know I opened a bunch.
Yeah.
Grand Creators?
Yeah.
I have,
Oh yeah.
I have a decent amount.
We talked about sets that are like extremely strong. That set is low key extremely
Nah, it's
fire.
cool.
Like,
It's a cool
Oh,
set.
yeah.
It's a
that's
cool
like
set.
Secret Slayers level. Like,
Marriage is a union between Foxy Tune and Rite of Amnesia.
I support it. I support it. I
with
support it.
Ex's sister just in
Well,
the back.
No.
Real marriage
Exorcist
is
just coming up, bro. You'll see.
No, I'm
You'll
just they're
see.
like sitting in the back. Like
That
yeah, I
set
see
was
it, I see
so
it.
Real marriage
underpriced,
is
very
Salaman
yeah.
Great Gazelle, Salaman Great Spinny.
I support
It's
it.
Into
coming-
Mirage Stallion.
We have been telling
I
you for
suppose.
weeks to play Salman Grades.
We
Don't
have.
tell us about that.
Yeah.
We've been telling you, and you're like, no, I like my Golden Boy.
Nah, I'm
Joseph-
obsessed.
Joseph-
I do love my Golden Boy though.
Joseph and I have a lot of deck overlap, so like we'll play Exorcist.
Yeah.
It's gonna be if Splight is really truly tier 0 and it like destroys the game for a little bit, and the only hard counter is like to also play Splight or to play Exorcister, I'll play Exorcister.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Show.
That's got nice art.
I think that's pretty much you could
It's
cover
just white,
everything, right?
waifu nuts. Waifu
Yeah.
nuts.
All right, everyone. Thank you.
Waifu nuts.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us again, and we're glad to be back. We're gonna
Love you guys.
We're gonna attempt to keep this a little more consistent. Hopefully, we're all
won't get-
safe.
We won't get COVID again for another
Oh, yeah.
3-ish
Hopefully-
months. It's
yeah,
90 days.
3-4 months.
Yeah, we'll get it in another 90 days. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Well,
Well,
4 of you will.
Well, not you.
One of us won't.
yeah.
Maybe.
God.
But thanks for listening again. We're MST with the Heart of the Podcast. I'm Mel.
MSTC. We're MSTC.
TC. I keep
We're
forgetting. I keep
MSTC.
fucking
We're not
forgetting.
Mystical Space Typhoon. We're whatever
No.
MSTC stands for.
Mystical Space Typhoon.
So he's Mel. I'm
Mex-
Kosi.
I'm Nick.
Mexican
Yeah.
Space Typhoon Corps.
Mexican Space Typhoon Corporation.
That's not my joke.
Redo that.
Okay, I am Nick. I'm Rabina.
I'm Sorcel George.
I'm Joseph.
We're MSTC, Heart of the Podcast, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
See ya.